massive warm welcome. This is Cornwall at its finest. Isn't this just fantastic? So the idea of this video is to show you places that you can go in Cornwall and hire a tramper. So we've found 11. So the idea of having a tramper is basically, so if you haven't got a big car, you can't fit a tramper in, if you have an elderly relative or anybody that had an operation, or even if it's for yourself, and you just might need a little bit of help because you're struggling walking or not feeling too good. So the Tramper's for anybody, so I would highly recommend using one. So we have found 11 in Cornwall. It's very, very exciting. I have actually done a video on every single place that hires a tramper, so if you wanted to have a look at them, then have a look at the description and it will give you the link to the fuller videos of each one. So yes, so we're going to work our way around Cornwall showing you. So we're going to start at Mount Edgecombe and we're going to work our way around to Pentire Glades. So some are woodland, some are something like this by the sea, and some are through gardens, beautiful gardens. So it's giving you a choice, because I think that's the best thing you can do, is give somebody a choice. So, and actually, you might actually have a lot of fun on them, because I think they're absolutely fantastic. So, but if you do have one, please pay attention to the weather. You might need a cushion, you might need a blanket because it can get quite cold. So just a few little tips. So we'll show you where they are, and yeah, I really hope you give it a go because it is so much fun and I love giving everybody a choice. So yeah, let's go and let the adventures begin.
Mount Edgecombe is a really lovely place. So if you want to hire a tramper here, you have to literally go up some steps to go and get it, or if you arrange with reception, they'll bring it to the car if they have time. So it goes down to a descent, it goes along the Plymouth Sound estuary, and then it goes back up again. So if you wanted to use the toilet, I would make sure that you use the one at the bottom. It's far more easy access. If you use the one at the top where the cafe is, you'll find that you need to go up a lift, and it's quite tight, so just bear that in mind. But it's just absolutely gorgeous here. We absolutely love it, and they've got a beautiful orangery, so absolutely well worth a visit, and the beautiful gardens in the middle that are all hidden. So Lanhoudrock is a really lovely place. You can hire a tramper and either go around the woodlands, which is absolutely fantastic, it's near Bodmin, or you can go around the formal gardens. But if you go around the formal gardens, dogs aren't allowed, just to make you aware. So there's several routes that you can go on through the woodland, and we absolutely love it here. It's so lovely. There is a stable yard cafe that's open from Easter until October, or you can have the really lovely cafe that's got heated flooring that's at the top where you collect your tramper, which is in the cycle centre, so just to bear that in mind. They only have one tramper here, so you would need to book in advance and give them a quick email. At the moment, at present, unfortunately, you can only hire it at the weekends for winter, which is a bit of a shame, so hopefully they'll change that and it'll be absolutely great. So many places to visit here. As I say, it's just nice to get away and try one of the different trails. It might be that it's something for you, and also I always find it really great that you can take a relative with you and they can relax, and you can take the picnic and you can get there before them and eat it. I always think that's a great idea. So it's always good to carry all the stuff for them. So yeah, we absolutely love it here, and it is definitely one of our favourite places to go. So when you come, enjoy it. So Cardinham Woods is just literally across the road from Lanhoudrock. It's just before you get on the A30. It's really lovely. It's got a lovely circular route with a slight incline, or you can go literally well off-roading through the woodland, which is also lovely. So paying for parking here, and also if you go to the cafe, please bear in mind it doesn't open till 10:30, but it is a very lovely cafe, and they also have little marquees so you can fit underneath that, or outside seating, which is also lovely. So it's just really nice here, nice and relaxed, and you might see the children playing in a little forest school there, which is lovely. So yeah, very peaceful. Again, you could be here and not see anybody, so it's just a lovely little bit. The dog can go and have a little paddle in the pool down there, and you just literally follow around the river, as I say, unless you want to go off-roading. You will be getting a walkie-talkie as there's no signal, just to make sure that you're safe. So that's a nice added feature that they have here. So yeah. So we love Cardinham Woods, and it just does the ticket. So the Eden Project near St Austell. So yeah, this is a lovely place. So you can hire a tramper, or you can hire power wheelchairs or a normal wheelchair, which is really great. So there is a descent down into the domes. So please be aware that the domes do not allow dogs. So your dog will have to stay outside, but there is outside seating in the cafes. So there's the tramper. So yeah, so great terrain, really good, really comfortable. Assistance dogs only in the domes, so just to make you mindful of that. But it can get really warm on one side and it's a little bit cooler on the other side. So yeah, really lovely. We love it here. Be also aware that if it rains, it's going to be really busy in there because obviously everybody's got the same ideas. So that's something to bear in mind. So yeah, great with a friend. It can get really busy here. So if you have somebody in front of you, it's always great, and then they can clear the way a little bit, which I find really useful. So as you can see, they've got little, I don't even know what those are, these little funky little birds that run around. So they do come out and surprise you. So if you have an assistance dog, just beware. So yeah, it's really lovely there. A lovely cafe. The only thing they have is they don't have automatic doors going out after you've paid. So I'm hoping they're going to change that, because if you're on your own, it's a bit difficult to work through those doors because they are very stiff. So hopefully they'll change that. There's the lookout tower there. So yeah, so there are places that you can't go, but there's many places that you can go here. And but yeah, great toilet facilities, loads of places to eat if you haven't got a dog, obviously in the main area. But yeah, absolutely love it. So yeah, see what you think about it when you go there and have a visit. So the Lost Gardens of Heligan near St Austell. Yeah, really lovely here. It's really nice. So you can hire, it's sort of like a Tramper vehicle. I think they have 2 here, so bear that in mind. So yeah, there's many places that you can go in the gardens. They're absolutely delightful. Quite a lot of them are on level, so you will get a map of the Tramper route that you can take. Some of them do actually go down into a dip, so obviously you won't be allowed to go there. So there's many things to do, many areas you can just sit and enjoy. There are some little hidden gardens that are in there that you can go around. So if you're good at manoeuvring, that also could be a great help. So they've got a really, really lovely cafe there. And also where the car park is, there's, I think there must be about 8 disabled bays. So if you actually go to the car park, just there's like a little footpath that goes through an opening, and right next to it there's actually a farm shop, so that's really useful. So I didn't know that was there, so that was a great find. So yeah, so you can go there, and also there's more parking too, which is also good to know. So yeah, so the parking can be a little bit chaotic, obviously, if it's busy or if you get a bus or coaches coming in. So just bear that in mind. There's great toilets near the entrance. So so yeah, so it's just great to come around and have a little look and just enjoy the ambience. At Christmas time, they have the light show here, which is really lovely. So you have the lovely lit up umbrellas, which is absolutely beautiful. So that's also something to think about. So, but if you do come, then obviously dress up warm because it's going to be really cold. But yeah, it's just a really nice atmosphere, nice and just relaxed. And as I said, there's a cafe here and it's just lovely. So highly recommended. It is a shame that you can't get to some of the things, but again, it's better to do some than you know, if you can't do all of it. So yeah, really nice, and it's nice and peaceful, lovely views, and the terrain is absolutely fantastic. So again, if you come on cold days, maybe bring a blanket or a pillow just as an extra. But yeah, really nice, and the lovely seating areas to sit around and just enjoy the ambience. There's also a children's area, which is absolutely fantastic. I wish I was young again because I would have loved to have had go and half of those things. They're lovely wooden structures. So yeah, so that's just a really great thing. And this spot here is where they roast the marshmallows at Christmas. So yeah, and absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, highly recommended. We love it here, and it might be somewhere that you'd like to go. So yeah, so when you come here, I hope you have a great time, and yeah, because we certainly did. So Glendurgan's a lovely place. It's just down the road from Tramper Gardens. So please be mindful that they don't allow dogs at any time here, and also it is shut during the winter. So it was a real pleasant surprise when we came here. Just absolutely lovely. It's not very large, but it's just absolutely beautiful. They had a really lovely maze there, which was lovely to see, and an absolute gem at the end. We actually came to the estuary. Look at this. I mean, who knew that was there? I was so surprised. Everybody was having such a great time. There's a tiny little shop there, so you can get takeaway drinks and a little snack. But the main cafe is at the top. So, but yeah, this is lovely. When you're down this bit, please be mindful that there are cars driving down, as there are holiday lets just down here. So just, yeah, bear that one in mind. So Absolutely lovely, really loved it here, and absolutely fantastic toilets by the cafe at the top. So yeah, an absolute pleasure. They were really great. So yeah, enjoy yourself when you come here. So this is Tramper Gardens. It's an absolutely amazing place. So if you park up here, you'll have to walk a little bit to get to reception. So just bear that in mind. It's down the slope. But the terrain is absolutely lovely. I would definitely recommend getting a Tramper because I tried here on my vehicle and there is a slope and it did skid trying to come back up because of the shade of the trees. So please bear that in mind if you do come here. But it's just absolutely stunning here. I mean, it's just absolutely tropical, and it was a complete surprise to us. So again, you are allowed dogs here, so you might find it somewhere that you would actually like to go. But yeah, it's very magical. So yeah, and who knew this was here? This was such a surprise to us. We had absolutely no idea this was here. So there's a little cafe that has, you can have your drinks and your snacks, which is lovely, or you can just sit here and take in the ambience. And what an absolute treat to come to the end and see this. Absolutely lovely. And then you'll just loop back on the dedicated Tramper route, because there's some routes that you just can't do, but the route that we chose, you can see it's just absolutely lovely. I mean, how magical is this? Just absolutely fantastic, beautiful and tropical. So this is Godolphin, so it's heading down towards Penzance. So Godolphin is a very small place. There's not a lot that you can actually access, but you can do a little poo tour, which I think is great. So easy access to get to the Tramper, great parking. This is the cafe, so there are glass doors that go in, or there's a step to the side. So if you are in a wheelchair, it's a bit difficult to negotiate the two glass doors, but you can go through the little woodland, and if you catch it at bluebell time, it's absolutely lovely. Or you can take it through the meadow. So it very is, if you've got like an hour to spare. It's just a tiny little place. The house is actually shut most of the time, and it's not accessible anyway. So, but there's a lovely cafe, and you can have a little stop off point if you're down this neck of the woods, basically. So yeah, this is Godolphin. Tramper Gardens is absolutely so lovely here, really tropical, an absolute gem, great to find. Bear in mind, if you park in the disabled bay, you have to walk down a slope to actually go and collect your Tramper, but there's a tiny little reception and a few things to buy, and most of it's on a level, which is absolutely fantastic. They have a really lovely cafe. Dogs aren't allowed in there, but they have a ramp going up, but really lovely here, very tropical, and there's a little surprise at the end that you actually see the ocean in the distance, which is lovely. So yeah, we really enjoyed it here. You can probably take your 4-mile-an-hour buggy if you have one yourself, or hire a Tramper and just relax and maybe do a little bit of roading. But it's absolutely lovely here. There's a lovely stream, and everybody just seems so happy when they come here. The staff are lovely, and everybody's happy to talk to you because it's just got a lovely ambience here. So yeah, a massive congrats to Trengwent, and we were made to feel extremely welcome here, and you can spend as long as you like. So yeah, great parking. So but as I say, just be mindful that you will have to come down a slope. There are toilets right by the car park, and there's also toilets near to where the cafe is, so, and the lovely wall garden. So yeah, we really enjoyed it here. It's a great terrain. There are some of the roads that they say that you can't go down, but you'll easily see the sign. So at least it has signage, because some places don't like signage. So that's a real plus. So as you can see, this is the steps there. So yeah, we really enjoyed it here. It was lovely, and we were definitely going to come back again. So yeah, if you want to hire a Tramper, give them a ring or give them an email. So Botanic Mines has an amazing atmosphere. A massive tip, please use a Tramper and don't use your own vehicle, because it is really bumpy. So, and some areas are more bumpy than the others. So 100% recommend it. They have 2 Trampers here, and they are inside the cafe. There's heated flooring, and the toilets are in there too. Plenty of parking. Just please bear in mind that if you come here, go by the sat nav, because the cafe part is not signposted. The signposts, they tend to disappear, so I use the sat nav. It actually got me here, so it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, but once you get there, it's well worth it. So yeah, definitely try a Tramper. But yeah, you can go as far as you can go. So there's 2 routes that you can go, to the left or to the right. They do not let you have a tramper if you're on your own. You have to be accompanied. So please bear that in mind if you're coming on your own, because you'll have to have somebody with you. So Pentide Glaze is near Polzeath. Absolutely lovely place here. If you hire a tramper, you have to be accompanied. They won't let you have it on your own, so that's something you need to point out to you. They have great toilet facilities. They also have a takeaway cafe, so it's not a proper cafe, it's just takeaway drinks and snacks, but they do have somewhere that you can sit inside and eat, so that gets you out of the rain. So yeah, so there's 3 routes that they actually say you can use a tramper. Some are a bit bumpier than others, but we had a really great time here. This part of the stretch was lovely, although it can be really muddy, but a tramper manages it easily, although I had trouble when I went on my buggy. So yeah, the scenery is absolutely fantastic here. It's just breathtaking, and everybody loves the coastal route. Sometimes there's gates, but if you have somebody with you, hopefully they'll be able to open it for you. And the best of all, you can go on the beach. Who knew? Absolutely fantastic.